You know I'll beg, steal or borrow. I'll bring you love. I look at you and I see what I've been looking for. Now it's very clear to me we should be together.
You make me feel I could reach for the impossible.
Knowing how much you care, I'll be there forever. You know I'll beg, steal or borrow.
lequel chacun peut me voir. Je suis partout à la fois, brisée en mille éclats de voix. Autour de moi j'entends rire les poupées de chiffon, celles qui dansent sur mes chansons, poupées de cire, poupées de son. Elles se laissent séduire pour un oui, pour un non. L'amour n'est pas que dans les chansons, poupées de cire, poupées de son. Dans lequel chacun peut me voir. Je suis partout à la fois, brisée en mille éclats de voix. Seule parfois je soupire, je me dis à quoi bon chanter ainsi l'amour sans raison, sans rien connaître des garçons. Je ne suis qu'une poupée de cire, qu'une poupée de son. Sous le soleil de mes cheveux blancs, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Mais un jour je vivrai mes chansons, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Sans craindre la chaleur des garçons, poupée de cire, poupée de son.
The sky's red tonight. We're on the edge tonight. No shooting star to guide us. Eye for an eye. Why tear each other apart? Please tell me why. Why do we make it so hard? Look at us now. We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. So come and face me now, here on this stage tonight. Let's leave the past behind us. Eye for an eye. Why tear each other apart? Please tell me why. Why do we make it so hard? Look at us now. We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. Tell me, how many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. What's coming between us? What's coming between us? Only teardrops. What's coming between us? What's coming between us? How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. Only teardrops. Only teardrops. Only teardrops. How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops.
Though it hurts to go away, it's impossible to stay. But there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you,
I love you.
you know. I'll be thinking of you in most everything I do. Now the time is moving on, and I really should be gone, but you keep me hanging on for one more smile. I love you,
I love you.
all the while. With your cute little way, will you promise that you'll say your kisses for me? Say all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby.
summer nights when the moon shines bright, feeling love forever. And the heat is on when the daylight's gone, still happy together. There's just one more thing I'd like to add. She's the greatest love I've ever had. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above, touching the sky. And as time goes by, there's a lot to try, and I'm feeling lucky. In the softest sand, smiling hand in hand, love is all around me. There's just one more thing I'd like to add. She's the greatest love I've ever had. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above, touching the sky. Baby, in the sky. Fly on the wings of love. Reaching the stars above, touching the sky. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above, touching the sky. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above, touching the sky. Baby, in the sky, on wings of love.
You say you really know me. You're not afraid to show me what is in your eyes. So tell me about the rumors. Are they only rumors? Are they only lies? Falling out of a perfect dream, coming out of the blue. Is it true? Is it true? Is it all?
making your mind up. You gotta turn it on, and then you gotta put it out. You gotta be sure that it's something everybody's gonna talk about before you decide that the time's right for making your mind up. Don't let your indecision take you from behind. Trust your inner vision. Don't let others change your mind. And now you really gotta burn it up and make another fly-by night. Get a run for your money and take a chance and it'll turn out right. And when you can see how it's gotta be, you're making your mind up. And try to look as if you don't care less. But if you wanna see some more, bending the rules of the game will let you find the one you're looking for. And then you can show that you think you know you're making your mind up. Don't let your indecision take you from behind. Trust your inner vision. Don't let others change your mind. And now you really gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that a love can hit the top, you gotta play around. But soon you will find that there comes a time for making your mind up. And now you really gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. 'Cause if you believe that a love can hit the top, you gotta play around. But soon you will find that there comes a time for making your mind up, for making your mind up, for making your mind up, for making your mind up.
When you're feeling alright, everything is uptight. Try to sing a song that goes ding, ding it on. There will be no sorrow when you sing tomorrow, and you walk along with your ding, ding dong. Ding it dong every hour when you pick a flower, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Ding it dong, listen to it, maybe it's a big hit, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Sing ding ding dong. When you're feeling alright, everything is uptight. Listen to a song that goes ding, ding it all, and the world looks sunny. Everyone is funny when they sing a song that goes ding, ding dong. Ding it dong every hour when you pick a flower, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Ding it dong, listen to it, maybe it's a big hit, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Sing ding ding dong. When you think it's all over, they let me down. Dry your tears and forget all your sorrow. Try to smile while you say goodbye. Ding dong, ding dong. When you wake up tomorrow, when the sun is up in the sky. When you're feeling alright, everything is uptight. Try to sing a song that goes ding, ding it on. There will be no sorrow when you sing tomorrow, and you walk along with your ding, ding dong. Ding it dong every hour when you pick a flower, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Ding it dong, listen to it, maybe it's a big hit, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Ding it dong every hour when you pick a flower, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Ding it dong, listen to it, maybe it's a big hit, even when your lover is gone, gone, gone. Sing ding ding dong.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
happy and contented. I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I was afraid that maybe you thought you were above me, that I was only fooling myself to think you'd love me. But then tonight you said you couldn't live without me, that round about me you wanted to stay. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Good evening, everybody. How are we? Microphone's not on. Let's try again. There, that's better. Good evening. Hello, everybody. I always forget to turn the microphone on. I don't know what's wrong with me. Welcome to tonight's quiz. It is May the 16th, Saturday, May the 16th, the evening of May the 16th, which means that we should all be in the bars getting ready to watch the Eurovision Song Contest. Now, we've done that for a few years here where I live, and it's always tremendous fun. We do a sweepstake and we cheer along with our quite terrible songs sometimes. We try and sing along even if we don't know the words, and we just have a really good time. But of course, with thank you, Vlad. I just made sure. But with it all being cancelled, we had a few people say, it's so disappointing, can you do a Eurovision quiz? Now, I wasn't keen because I don't know too much about Eurovision. I know about as much as the rest of you, the majority, which is ABBA and Cliff Richard, and that's about it. But luckily, we had someone step in to help with a lot of the writing. We've worked together over the last week. It's been tremendous fun, and we are sorted. We have a fun yet competitive quiz lined up tonight, 50 questions as always, and it is all about the history of Eurovision. And to my surprise, actually, as I went through the questions and I started researching and I was editing and what have you, I discovered that I knew an awful lot more about Eurovision than I realised, because of course a lot of the songs go mainstream after Eurovision, or they get released heavily beforehand to try and get support, and I didn't realise there were so many good songs that I did actually know. What's that? So 10 o'clock, Sylvia, is that on Romanian TV? Is that what you're talking about? Because we would like you to stay with us before then. That would be good. Of course you will, because we'll be finished way before 10 o'clock. So yeah, a fun yet competitive quiz, as I say, and that is exactly what we had on Wednesday evening. And this is what happened on Wednesday evening. It was that man again, Bula, who ran away with it. Oh, well, I say ran away. He had to make a bit of a fight back over the last 10 questions because he got a big question wrong, dropped back and then fought his way back and sealed it with a couple of questions to go. So well done to Bula. And Arena wins her first prize. Well done to you. You both won prizes from GBR Tronics. And then Giannina went into the Detergent Club. And the rest of you that you can see there, you picked up pizza from Jerry's Pizza. So well done to you if you got a prize on Wednesday night. We have a few photos from you. As always, we would love it if you could send in some photos from tonight. If you've got flags or anything like that, if you're getting into the spirit of things, the Eurovision spirit, please take a picture and send it in to me so that I have a few to show. So what have we got? Well, we've got Sam showing off his lockdown haircut. He finally did it. I knew somebody would. He finally took the razor to his bonce. I know he's doing a lot of running, Sam, down in Brasov. So from experience, I do know that when you shave your head and you go running, it's lovely. It's such a nice feeling. Good to see the Bakers starting to play outside, and why not? The weather is so lovely here in the city that if you have a terrace or a garden, get yourself outside. We had Astis playing along with us from Bulgaria, and then I think this could be our youngest fan. We seem to get younger and younger fans all the way. His mum did say that I am the ideal babysitter for about 4 or 5 minutes until he gets bored of me. But look, there he is, having fun, and get him a bigger screen. Poor little lad. He needs to see me, on the big screen. So we have the chat right next to me. And some of you are joining in already. Please join in. If you cannot see the chat on YouTube, there are 3 little dots. If you just click on those dots, that should open up the chat. And if it's not allowing you to do anything, it's because you haven't registered. It's a very simple registration, okay? Just pop your details in, and then you can join in with the chat, which is over here. So let's say hello to a few of you. A few of you are very excited tonight, and some of you are just like, nah, that's okay. I don't mind. It's the same with any theme, really, isn't it? So good evening, Wana and Dana and Vlad. Sylvia is pushing the Eurovision special, which is on Romanian TV tonight at 10 o'clock, as I say. It's on Tevere if you want to tune in and watch it. Welsh Gwen is coming in to play tonight. I'll talk about Welsh Gwen in a second and some of her friends. And Vlad, you're absolutely right. Now, in the UK with Eurovision, I know we don't take it too seriously over here in Eastern Europe, but we really don't take it seriously in the UK. You know, we'd love to win, but we're never going to win because everybody hates us, so nobody gives us any points. But we do have some brilliant commentators. So when we have the Eurovision show, we used to have a guy called Terry Wogan who was incredibly dry and very funny. And then he handed over the reins to somebody who you may know, a TV presenter, a TV host called Graham Norton, who is just hilarious with his witty remarks and what have you. And as Victor says, Vlad, as Vlad says, it's brilliant. If you get to watch the BBC stream next year, maybe. Yeah, it's so funny. Wana, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Of course you can. We would love you too. Good evening to you, Timia. Okay, let's tell you how it works. Let's tell you one little thing that's happening tonight as people are logging in. We've got 8.5 minutes to go, but plenty of time. So I have invited some extra people to come and play tonight. So we've got all of our regulars, our Patreon members, and as always, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for supporting me through Patreon, because I'm going to have to do these quizzes for quite a few months yet. We're not going to be in the bars and the clubs, I think, if we're being honest, for quite a while. So the only way that we can keep the quiz going until the point I can come out and entertain you properly again is by your support monthly. So thank you so much for giving me a few quid each month just to pay rent and bills and keep the business open. I really, really appreciate it. And we have invited a few extra people because obviously with Eurovision, it's Europe-wide. Lots of people are missing it. And I do run a charity quiz for my hometown in Tunbridge in Kent. And I've invited some people that have been making donations to charity on our Sunday night quiz, and they are joining us tonight. And Welsh Gwen is very much one of them who is in the feed there. So there will be some extra people playing tonight. Sadly, they can't win prizes because all of our prizes are Eastern European centric. But welcome to you guys, and make sure you say hello in the feed. If you are playing from our Tunbridge quiz, because it's lovely to have you here. Good evening to Andra and Jen. Craig, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Wogan used to just get on it, didn't he? He just used to knock back the whiskey from start to finish. By the end, he didn't know who had won. It's tremendous fun. It really is tremendous fun. Okay, point scoring, because we do have a couple of new people. Can I just say hello very quickly to Eleanor, who signed up in the last half an hour as a Patreon, quite possibly just specifically to play this quiz. So good evening to you, Eleanor, and thank you for joining us. Let me quickly run through how the scoring works, even though I know a lot of you know how it works. But if you get a question right from the multiple choice, you get 5 points. If you get it wrong, you get a 0. We do have some questions that have multiple answers. I'm pretty sure that all of the questions that have multiples tonight, they all have 3 answers. But read the question carefully and you'll be absolutely sure. For every one of those you get right, you get 5, providing you get them all right. Because if you click on one and get one incorrect, the ones you got right are only worth 1. So, for example, if you get all 3 right, you get 15, 5 for each. But if you get 2 right, you only score 2 points in total, 1 for each, and then a 0 for the one that you got wrong, and that one has knocked down your other scores, so be careful. As I say, 0 if you get anything else wrong on our normal questions, and 3, 2, 1, which is the speed bonus. 3 points if you're fastest on a question, 2 points if you're second fastest, 1 point if you are third fastest. Now, I was slightly worried about how many people were going to sign up tonight, because we are giving away prizes down to 100, and normally we have anywhere between 150 to 200 people, and the numbers at the moment are only at 64. Now, I know that there's some people that really hate Eurovision, but let's hope those numbers go up, otherwise we won't be giving away our top prizes. But let's say thank you to someone first of all, and it's this young lady here. And there's so much to talk about with this picture. First of all, Wana, massive Eurovision fan, and she is playing along tonight. So thank you to you, Wana. She has been a Patreon member right from the start and a big supporter, and it was one of her suggestions to do the Eurovision quiz. We've had a great time writing this quiz together. The vast majority of what you hear tonight is written by Wana. I've changed it just a couple where they might be questions that we've kind of asked stuff about in the past. So the vast majority written by Wana, and I'm sure you're going to love everything she's doing. And as you can see, she has a quite fantastic screensaver there. If you are a regular with this quiz, and why wouldn't you be, she's got her Stop Bula sign on her laptop, which I actually only noticed it earlier after I'd put this picture. She sent me this picture and I put it on. So can anybody stop Bula tonight? Is he going to win Eurovision as well? That would be incredible, wouldn't it? What prizes can you win? Well, we've got our big prize sponsor here from Sentani, Duna, Banjo Jack, Karishma and Altarito. It is a brilliant, brilliant prize. It's quite simple. If you win tonight, you will receive 300 lei credit to order from any of them. You have to do the order in one go, I'm afraid. But you can order for multiple restaurants. So you can get 100 at Sentani, another 200 at Duna, and so on and so forth. And you will be able to order from Monday if you win. So you'll need to hold on just about 48 hours. But you can order from Monday if you win. So 300 lei for the winner, and a 100 lei credit voucher for home delivery if you are second tonight. And then we have a couple of very different spot prizes this evening. Something that we've not really been able to give away before, but we're going to give away experiences as opposed to just physical prizes. And the first person that's offered us a bit of a prize here is Omar from Mandinga. And if you are in Romania, you will know Mandinga very well. They are a very famous, much-loved band here. They performed back, now I've forgotten now, what was it, 2006, something like that? Someone's going to correct me in a second. I believe they came 12th. Omar is an incredible pianist. And if you come 50th tonight, Omar, after lockdown, when it's safe, will bring you into the Bucharest studio that he has and give you an hour's lesson. It doesn't matter if you've never played the piano before or if you're, pretty much an expert. He'll sit down with you and chat and give you a bit of a session on how to play the piano. How cool is that? So you'll get to meet and play along with Omar from Mandinga. And if you finish 100th tonight, friend of the quiz, and who was the runner-up on The Voice of Romania, Voce Romania, if you finish 100th tonight, she will bring you into the studio and she will give you an hour of vocal coaching. You might even get to record a song, either on your own or with her. Again, it doesn't matter if you're a good singer or a terrible singer. She just wants to have some fun when you come along. So what a couple of great prizes, 50th and 100th. Now, if we don't reach 100 players, which would be disappointing and surprising in equal measure, people are still signing in, so we might do. If we don't reach 100th, I will switch the 100th position to 25th. Okay, I've just decided that on the hoof. We'll move 100th to 25th if we don't reach 100, but people are still signing in, so there's a good chance that we will. We do have one more prize, a regular donor from Quest Mission. And actually, in theory, we'd be happy for someone from the UK to win this. This is no problem if you win it. In fact, we had a winner from Saudi Arabia who won this last week. If you win 75th place tonight, if you finish in 75th place, you will win an online escape room experience for you and 2 other households with Quest Mission escape rooms. They do live escape rooms here in Bucharest, but also they do this incredible live series online. It's very, very cool. And you'll win that if you get into 75th place tonight. We are edging towards 100 players. It's getting close. Clearly, this is not that popular. I don't care. I think we're going to have fun. So Welsh Gwen is living in Dover. You might know Dover from the White Cliffs of Dover. Maybe you've been there. I don't know. Wana is going to be in the feed. You can see her right there, and she will take over in the feed. If anybody has any questions or queries or anything like that, she will jump in and she can chat and tell you what's what. Eleanor, good evening to you. That is our brand new Patreon. Thank you for signing up. You've got a good chance tonight because we normally have double the amount of players that are joining in, but people are still signing in. Are we going to top 100? It's getting close. 95. It's just gone down to 94. Did I just upset someone? What's going on? We've also got our new screen tonight. Hopefully it will work. It didn't work for some reason last time, but I'm going to click on it in a second when we get started, and hopefully all will be well. So as I say, if we do not have 100 players and all of a sudden we're getting numbers going up again, if we don't have 100 players, we'll put the 100th prize down to 25th. But I've got a feeling, because it is ticking over, that we are going to reach 100. And it's just ticked over to 100. So we should be okay. So we are playing for first, second, third, 50th, 50th, 100th, and 75th. That's it. Got it. Perfect. Okay, we are nearing the point of where we will start. You will get a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and we will be straight into it. Remember, 50 back-to-back questions, all about Eurovision. There will be a picture with the majority of the questions. The picture sometimes relates to the question. Sometimes it's just there for aesthetic reasons. You get 15 seconds to answer, and there is a 30-second gap in between each question. Good luck to you, everybody. The countdown is just at 0. We are just topping 100 players. God, we got 3 figures. Right, if you're ready, I'm ready. I will head over to my quiz and I will kick us off. And here we go on our new screen. And there's your first question. Which city should have been hosting the Eurovision final tonight? Amsterdam, Eindhoven, Rotterdam, or Utrecht? So do let us know what you think of our new screen, which you can see here. Obviously, I'm a little bit smaller, which I'm sure a lot of you will be happy about. First question in, and 54.7% of you getting this one right. The correct answer is Rotterdam. Raluca goes straight to the top. Now, down below, you can only see the top 3. I appreciate that, but you can see the top 5 on your devices, and I can read out the top 5 here. So Raluca in the lead, Vlad in second, Nick in third. Teo and Mrs. John Thornton are tied on 5 points. Remember, if you are tied with another player, you will be separated by whoever answered the previous question quickest. Here comes number 2. Some easy questions at the start, just to ease you in. Number 2. Which country has won the Eurovision the most times? Ireland, United Kingdom, France, or Sweden? Okay, answers coming in. Wana, if you finish 100th, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? I mean, you should do, because you're not going to answer anything. But I think we've got more than 100 playing, so we're just fine. Ireland is the correct answer. 65% of you getting it right. Sweden 6 times, France 5 times. Ireland have actually won it 7 times, and the UK 5. In the picture there is the young lady Dana, who was the first winner for Ireland back in 1970. So Raluca seems to have done her Eurovision homework, and she is on 16 points, having picked up some speed bonuses as well. Nick on 13, Vlad on 13, Bula, here he is, on 10, and Mihai on 10. Here's your next question, number 3. Which country was represented by Celine Dion with the song Ne partez pas sans moi? Oh, there's going to be some terrible pronunciation tonight. You know this. You better believe it. Belgium, France, Switzerland, Canada. As I say, we're just easing you in with these ones, teasing you. It's going to get tricky later, trust me. Switzerland is the correct answer, and 61.4% of you smashing that one. Well done, well done. She won it in 1988. She doesn't mention it very much, but she did. She won it in 98. She was kind of an unknown at the time, so fair play to her. Raluca got it right, 23 points. Vlad in second, 19. Mihai, 18. Nick Perro is tied with him on 18. And Teo in the top 5 on 15. I hope you're having a drink tonight. It is Saturday. Here's your next question. Number 4. In which year did the first edition of Eurovision take place? 1946, 1956, 1966, or 1976? Okay, lots of you answering. Looks like we had some latecomers. Yeah, we're well over 100. Thank you. 1956 is the correct answer, with 76.9% of you getting that one. Raluca still at the top of the tree on 29, but Vlad closes the gap. He has 26, Mihai 23, Nick 23, and Bula. Now, is Bula going to win a Eurovision one as well? He's won Friends, he's won football, he wins the general knowledge. Eurovision? Really? We shall see. Also, yes, I got my hair cut, in case you didn't notice. Done. Next question. I bet loads of people got haircuts today, right? Yeah. Number 5. What is the maximum number of performers allowed on stage, including backup singers and dancers? 3, 6, 9, or 12? So what's the maximum amount of people you can have on the stage at any one time? Eurobula. Should we call him that? He needs to change his name every now and again. He needs to change his name so nobody knows who he is. That would be fun. 6 is the correct answer. A bit of a split across the answers here. Everybody knew it wasn't free. After that, you weren't too sure. So 40.4% getting it right. Raluca, the gap has closed on you. You're now just leading by 2. 34 points with Vlad on 32, Nick 30, Mihai 28, and Anko, good evening to you, coming into the top 5. For the first time, you have 25 points. Yeah, I'll cut my hair and it feels weird because it's shorter now. Here's your next question, number 6. Complete the slogan for the 2011 events held in Dusseldorf. Fill your what beat? Drum, feet, song, heart. Remember, we will have some first letter questions in here as well, where we only give you the first possible letter of an answer. You need to know what the answer is and work out the first letter. Blah, blah, blah. Answers are in. Heart is the correct answer. 74.8% getting it. You see, we are giving you these very sweet, nice, gentle, easing you in style questions. But I'm telling you, Juana gets evil later. She really does. Raluca, still at the top of the tree. She's been there from the start, and after 6 questions, she remains at the top, 39. Vlad, still in second, 37. Nick, 35. Mihai, 33. Teo now comes into the top 5 on 32. Here comes question number 7. And it is a first letter question. Which country did this 2-time winner represent? Your options are S, I, N, and G, which is sing. Isn't that lovely? So, S, I, N, or G, who did he represent? I've got a feeling a lot of the Brits will get this one because he's very famous in the UK, or he certainly was in the 80s. That is I for Ireland. That is Johnny Logan, who won in 1980 and 1987. He was quite a star during the 80s back in the UK. So, Raluca and Vlad both getting it, Nick getting it, Mihai getting it, and Teo getting it. So, top 5 stays as it was. Nothing too interesting in the chat. Feel free to chat with us whenever you want to. It's always good to hear what you're up to. Next question, number 8. Which pop superstar performed during the interval act at Eurovision 2019? Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Madonna. Who was in the interval? Just a couple of seconds left to answer. I've got a feeling that there will be a lot of you getting this one right. And indeed, 66.3% getting the correct answer, which is Madonna. She did indeed perform. She loves the Eurovision. Of course, she hasn't entered it, but she did participate at half-time. And Vlad goes into the lead, having picked up a speed bonus there, and he was obviously quicker to answer, so into the lead for the first time. Raluca drops down to second, but she is tied with him on 50. Mihai, 43. Bogdan, you're in the top 5 at the moment. You're tied with Teo on 42 points. A nice close quiz. Here's your next question. Number 9, what is the famous phrase that the executive supervisor of Eurovision uses after confirming the results of the contest are ready? Does he say, may the best song win, take it away, winner, winner, chicken dinner, or it could be you? Juana, you're absolutely right. I did see it because we watched it in the bar last year and she wasn't that great, particularly when she had so many good singers around her. Take it away is the correct answer, and only 22.6% of you getting that one right. Lots of people guessing at may the best song win, but no, he says, take it away. Terrible catchphrase, isn't it? Vlad got it right and Raluca got it wrong. So just like that, in 2 questions, everything changes. Vlad out in front on his own, 56 points. Raluca 50. Teo into third on 47. Nick, you've got 45. Helena into the top 5. You have 45 as well. Here's your next question. Number 10, in which year was Australia first allowed to join the Eurovision Song Contest as a contender? 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. So yeah, very popular in Australia. They've been broadcasting it for like 20 or 30 years over there. They loved it, and they finally were allowed to enter. And they were allowed to enter for a very good reason, which you can see just here. They were allowed to enter because of the 60th anniversary of Eurovision, and it was in 2015, and 61.3% of you getting that one right. Vlad, just like that, running out into a lead. 63 points. Raluca on 55, Teo 52, Mihai 51, and Nick Perro, you have 50. So Vlad, in the space of 3 questions, has gone from long-term second to outright leader. He's the man to catch as we hit number 11. In 2015, which country scored the dreaded 0 points, having been crowned champions the previous year? Was it Portugal, Austria, Switzerland, or Hungary? Portugal, Austria, Switzerland, Hungary. Answers are in. And the correct answer here is Austria. And that band is called the Makes. And I kid you not, right? And it's true. They are my favourite band from the Eurovision ever. That song got 0, and it's so good. Look it up if you don't know it. It's so good. It's called I Am Yours. It's such a lovely song. It really is. Anyway, well done. 59% of you getting that. Vlad still by 9 points from Raluca. Nick into third place, 57, tied with Teo, and Mihai, 56. Look up the Makes. They deserve to get lots of likes. They are really good. And it's a multiple answer. Select 3 countries that are part of the Big 5 that go straight into the final each year. Belgium, Italy, France, Sweden, UK. 3 of them are part of the Big 5 that always go in. Yeah, you're probably right, Gwen, but the song was tremendous, and they performed it really, really well. They set the piano on fire. I mean, it was, just brilliant. Okay, not too tricky here. Italy, France, and the UK is the correct answer. It's France, Germany, Spain, UK, and Italy since 2011 that go straight into the final. Did that change things? Well, it did. Good question for Vlad. He now has a 12-point lead over Raluca. Nick is chasing her down, 72, and Teo's right with him, as is Anka, who comes back into the top 5 on 71. Leave it out, Mihai. I was forced to do this. Forced. Next question. What is the real name of the singer in the picture? Is that Thomas Newworth, Conchita Wurst, Jeff Jefferson, Michael Schult? What's their real name? Yeah, you're right, Vlad. They set the piano on fire like that. It's a brilliant performance, and it's such a shame they got 0. I mean, it makes no sense. It was one of the best songs in recent years, let alone that year. Thomas Newworth is the correct answer. We asked for the real name. So Conchita Wurst is, of course, his stage name. He won in 2014 famously with Rise Like a Phoenix. Well, Vlad, he really knows his Eurovision. 95 points. And just like that, Raluca drops down to 5th. She's tied with Helena on 75. Into 3rd goes Anka, 76. And Mihai jumps up to 2nd on 78. But Vlad at the moment running away with it. Here's your next question, number 14. When Dima Bilan performed the Russian entry in 2008, he was joined on stage by a world-famous what? Boxer, figure skater, footballer, swimmer. So who came on stage with him? Lots of points to be won here, remember, and you've seen this before. People can be caught even when they have a big lead, so don't give up. Keep going. Let's see if anyone can catch Vlad. The correct answer is figure skater. Most of you getting it, 86.5%. The figure skater was Evgeny Plushchenko, who is a very famous Olympian. He's won 2 golds, 2 silvers, I believe, and he literally did a little ice skating thing round him. That's basically it. Would have been better of a boxer, right? Just no. Vlad breaks 100 points, Mihai 2nd, but you're 17 points behind. Mrs. John Thornton jumps into 3rd, but tied with Anka. Raluca still in 5th. You've got 80. Here's your next question, number 15. Complete the name of the Romanian entry from 2010. Playing with what? Playing with soldiers, playing with magic, playing with fire, playing with yourself. Yep. We did that. Fire is the correct answer. 91.5% of you getting that one spot on. Vlad, 107. He picked up a speed bonus there. Mihai, 88. Mrs. John Thornton, 86. Anka, 86. And Helena, 85. So, Vlad, I mean, yes, you're winning, but you're telling everyone how much you love Eurovision right now. Is it worth it? I don't know. It's going to stick. It's going to stick. You haven't won yet. Keep going. Next question, number 16. Which of these is the band Bucks Fizz? 1, 2, 3 or 4 are your options. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Bucks Fizz. Vlad, you're spot on. I would win. I wouldn't care if I studied Barbies or My Little Pony to win. The prize is too good. Number 3 is the correct answer, 56.7%. They won back in 1981 with a song that was a huge hit in the UK, Making Your Mind Up. Vlad then gets it right, maintains his lead, 115 out in front of Mihai in second place on 93. Raluca fighting back, third place 91. You're tied with Mrs. John Thornton, your best pal, who has 91. Helena, still in the top 5. You've got 90. So Vlad, big lead. Can he be caught? Next question. How many times has Morocco participated in the Eurovision Song Contest? 0, 1, 2 or 3? Yeah, Cheryl Baker is a bit of a national treasure. She was on the far left of that Bucks Fizz picture. You're absolutely right, Gwen. She's still a very popular TV presenter back in the UK. Used to present Record Breakers. Do you remember that? That's just a conversation for me and Gwen. 1 is the correct answer. Just the once in 1980. Tricky question, but 57.1 of you getting it right. Vlad, 121. Raluca is coming back at you, but it's a 23-point lead. Now, that's probably the biggest lead we've ever had after 17 questions, I must say. But she's in second place, tied with Mihai, split by a fastest finger. Mrs. John Thornton, 96, and Helena doing very well tonight. You're on 95. Question number 18. Which of these famous singers finished 4th in 1970 with the song Gwendolyn? Julio Iglesias, Tom Jones, Paul Simon, Bob Dylan. One of them competed, and they finished 4th. But who was it? Julio Iglesias, Tom Jones, Paul Simon, Bob Dylan. I think she's must be approaching late 50s or 60s, Gwen. I don't know. Julio Iglesias is the correct answer. 43.8% of you getting that one right. Lots of you thought Tom Jones, and I would have said that as well as a guess. Gwendolyn sounds as though it would be a Welsh song, right? But it wasn't. 23-point gap for Vlad from Raluca, who has broken 100, as has Mihai and Mrs. John Thornton, and Nick Perro comes back into the top 5. He's now past the 100 points as well. Here comes number 19. What is the name of this 1982 winner representing Germany? Is that Carol, Netta, Nicole or Monica? Carol, Netta, Nicole or Monica? Answers are in. Let's have a look and see how you answered. Tricky one this. Is it going to be a spread or do you know? Yeah, a bit of a spread across it, but the majority of you getting it right, 41.3%. Her name is Nicole. She won with a little piece, which I won't try and say. It's Ein bisschen Freuden, I believe, in German, but you can, or Bitchen? Tell me. Anyway, it actually went to number 1 in the UK, believe it or not. I didn't know that. I learnt that. The gap has closed ever so slightly. 21 points to from Vlad to Mihai, then Raluca 3rd, Nick in 4th, Mrs. John Thornton in 5th. Here's your next question, number 20. Why was the 1969 Eurovision Song Contest particularly notable? It had multiple winners. It was the first to be cancelled. 6 of the participants forgot the lyrics of the song whilst performing, or there was no winner. Think back to 1969 if you're old enough, if you watched it. You probably didn't. It did have multiple winners, and look, 56.6% of you knew this one. You guys have been studying, haven't you? You've been looking up trivia, I just know it. So it was the first and the only time it's ever happened, and France, Spain, Netherlands and UK all shared victory. They couldn't be split, they had the same score. Vlad, 139, Mihai, 117, Raluca, still hanging around in 3rd, 113, Mrs. John Thornton, 112, Nick Perro, 111. So it's very close, apart from Vlad out in front. Here's your next question, 21. What is the name of the puppet that Ireland entered as their representative in 2008? Is it John the Parrot, Dustin the Turkey, Dave the Dodo, Eddie the Eagle? Now, if you are playing and you are from Ireland or you're in Ireland, this becomes very easy because this particular puppet is quite a character on TV over there. Dustin the Turkey is the correct answer. John the Parrot, well, John Parrott is an ex-snooker world champion, and Eddie the Eagle is an ex-terrible UK ski jumper. You may have seen the movie. Dave the Dodo, we made that up. But 46.7% getting it right. Vlad 146, Mihai 122, Raluca 119, Mrs. John Thornton 117, and Nick, you've got 116. Here's your next question, number 22. Who represented the UK in the year 2002? Jessica Onion, Jessica Cheese, Jessica Garlic, Jessica Celery. There she is in the picture. I have got my flags tonight. I had just for the record, I've got one of each. Look, just so I am representing, okay? Just for a bit. Jessica, garlic is the correct answer. 58.1% of you getting that right. Vlad 146, Mihai 127. So the gap closes ever so slightly. Raluca 124, Nick 121, and Teo 117. So if you've got your flags and what have you tonight with you, please take some pictures. Let me see how much fun you're having. Looks like we might get a Romanian winner tonight. Never been a Romanian Eurovision winner. Could be a first tonight. We will see. Here's your next question. 23. The West German entry in 1979 was a song about which historical figure? Napoleon, Margaret Thatcher, Otto von Bismarck, or Genghis Khan? So they sang about which of those four? Napoleon, Margaret Thatcher, Otto von Bismarck, or Genghis Khan? We need Vlad to get a few wrong here for people to catch him, but he's not getting things wrong. He got that right. The answer is Genghis Khan, and the band is called Chinggis Khan. They performed about the Mongolian leader. It finished in 4th place with 86 points. So Vlad maintaining a lead of 154 points. Back to Mihai on 132. Raluca 1 point back from him on 131. Nick into 4th, 126. Mrs. John Thornton 123. Keep going, guys. He can be caught. I'm telling you, it can happen. Here's your next question, 24. In 2008, which nation gave the public a song about pirates sung by people dressed as pirates? Turkey, Lithuania, Belarus, or Latvia? So, a pirate song sung by pirates. But who was it? Turkey, Lithuania, Belarus, Latvia? Yeah, a bit of a spread on the answers here, but Latvia is the correct answer. The song was called Wolves of the Sea. It came 12th. Latvia being the correct answer then, 41.7%. Vlad cannot get any wrong. This is impressive quizzing. 162 points. Mihai 137, Raluca 136, Nick 131, and Mrs. John Thornton 128. We need to find out if Vlad is just a massive fan or whether he's been doing massive studying. I suspect the former. Next question. What was the name of the song performed by the Grannies from Buranovo in 2012? Did they sing My Grandson Is Better, The Bun in the Oven, Party for Everybody, or Drink Till You Dance? Buranovskaya Babushki, if you want to be Russian, which I do not. Party for Everybody, correct answer. 60.6% of you getting that one right. Bun in the oven is an English phrase for being pregnant. Drink Till You Dance does sound like a Russian song, with all due respect to any Russians that are playing My Grandson Is Better. I don't even know what we're doing there. Vlad 170, Mihai 142, Raluca 141, Nick 136, Mrs. John Thornton 133. So was it 28 points at the moment? Wow. Okay, we're halfway. Here's your next question. Donatan and Cleo attracted plenty of attention for their performance in 2015. Which country were they representing? Poland, Switzerland, Serbia, or Norway? They got a lot of attention because of the milkmaids that they had performing with their low-cut tops. Best performance ever. Apart from the makes. Poland is the correct answer. 61.2% of you getting that one correct. Vlad 176, Mihai 147, Raluca 146, Nick 141, Mrs. John Thornton 138. So it's been the same top five for a while. It's been the same leader for quite a while. The question is, can anybody catch him? He's got a 29-point lead at the moment, but tons of points to be had. Let's see. Here's your next question, number 27. Select 3 famous acts that have competed at the Eurovision Song Contest. Your options are Blue, Take That, Bonnie Tyler, Katrina and the Waves, and ZZ Top. 3 of them have actually competed and represented countries. 2 of them have not. Is this the point where Vlad gets one wrong and people can catch him up? Let's have a look at his score. Not likely. Okay, Blue is correct. Bonnie Tyler is correct. Katrina and the Waves is correct. Take That and ZZ Top have never performed at the Eurovision. Those 3 acts, they all represented the UK. We do every now and again go for a famous person in the hope that it will get us points. It never does. Vlad 194. He's fast approaching 200. Then it's Mihai, Raluca, Nick, and Alex coming into the top 5 for the first time. Well done, you. Okay, here comes question number 28 of 50. In 1985, Switzerland was represented by Marielle Faré and Pino Gasparini with a song called what? Was it Violin, Violin, Banjo, Banjo, Piano, Piano, or Drum, Drum? Again, so many apologies if I'm hashing up these pronunciations, but I'm doing my best. So, violin, violin, banjo, banjo, piano, piano, or drum, drum. Piano, piano is the correct answer. 58% of you getting it right, and Vlad not only got it right, but he got a speed bonus. This could be the biggest win that we've ever had if he carries on like this. He's broken 200 points. He's on 202. Mihai 167, Raluca 166, Alex 157, Nick on 156. It looks like they're playing for second place, and we haven't even reached 30 questions. It's never happened before. Here's your next question, number 29. In 1983, the Turkish entry consisted entirely of one word being repeated over and over, but what word was it? Was it opera, rock, pop, or rap? One of those words was all they said in their entire song, over and over and over and over. But was it opera, rock, pop, or rap? Opera is the correct answer here. Vlad got one wrong. It could be the tide turning. Opera, opera, opera. Chetin Alp and the Shortwaves. It got 0. 0 point. When they performed it. They came dead last, tied with Spain actually. So Vlad still out in the lead then, but Raluca goes back into second and closes the gap because she got it right. Mihai just behind her, then Alex and Nick still in the top 5. So you see, if Vlad gets some wrong, you get some right, you can catch him up. Here's your next question, number 30. In 2003, Armenia placed 4th in the grand final with the song Not Alone, but who performed it? Was his name Aram Mpeg, Aram Wav, Aram Gif, Aram MP3? Let's not argue over how you say GIF or GIF, okay? I'm not in the mood. Okay, let's have a look. Aram MP3 is the correct answer. 39.2% of you getting that one right. Vlad is back on form. He not only got it right, he got a speed bonus again. 210, Raluca 178. Mihai 177, Alex 167, Nick on 166. So Vlad was just teasing you there, guys, and he now has a 32-point lead with 20 questions remaining. So lots of points still to be had. Don't give up. Here's number 31. What reason did Italy give for boycotting the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest hosted by Ireland? The entry fee was too expensive, the event was too old-fashioned, they felt they should have won in 1980, or they couldn't find any singer willing to represent them. That's one of the reasons. But which one was it? Why did they not go? The event was too old-fashioned is what they said. Italy saying that it's too old-fashioned. Yeah, all right. 23.5% getting it right. Vlad and Raluca both getting it. 217 for Vlad. Raluca still in second place, 184. Mihai 182. Alex 172. And Helena back into the top 5 at 170. Remember, second place is a very nice prize tonight. So that is very close between a couple of you. But it's Vlad's quiz to lose right now. Here comes number 32. Why was Romania removed from the contest in 2016? Obscene lyrics, plagiarism, unpaid debts, or too many performers? We've already spoken about too many performers. Was that the reason that they got disqualified? You decide. So obscene lyrics, plagiarism, unpaid debts, or too many performers, your answers are in. And the correct answer here is unpaid debts, 64.1. It wasn't the band that had unpaid debts. It was actually the national broadcaster here, Tevere, who did not pay the European Broadcasting Union. They owed them some money. So sadly, they got kicked out, which was really, really unfair on them. Vlad 225, Raluca 191. She stretched away a little bit from Mihai, who's on 187. Alex in 4th on 177. Helena keeps 5th place on 175. Here's number 33. What was the Ukrainian singer Ruslana given after her win in 2004? A luxury apartment, a $3.6 million Lamborghini Cyan, a seat in Parliament, or 20 pairs of Louboutin shoes? I know which one of those I would like, but I don't think Louboutin do my size. A seat in Parliament is the correct answer. She was appointed to be the advisor to the Ukrainian Prime Minister after winning. She is an incredibly talented person, though. She will also receive the title of People's Artist of Ukraine, which is the highest honour you can give to anybody in the arts or entertainment. Vlad, well, gap's been closed by 1 point, so that's good, I suppose. But you've got 230 minutes. Raluca, Mihai, Helena moves up a place. Alex back in the top 5, 182. Here's your next question. How many points did the UK award Waterloo by ABBA in 1974? 0, 4, 8 or 12? So did we like it or not? 0, 4, 8 or 12? Your answers are in. Let's see what you've gone for. Yeah, we didn't like it. We gave them 0. 0 awarded to them. 65% of you knew that. I don't know, like probably the most famous Eurovision song in history, and we gave them a 0. Vlad 238, Raluca 206, Mihai 197, Alex 187, Helena 187. You're tied with Alex. You're separated just by fastest finger. I had to really check that fact. I found that incredible. But there you go. Next question. Who composed the soundtrack of Eurovision? Prelude de Tum de Dium. Yeah, another hashed answer. Aaron Copland, William Walton, Eugene Goossens, Marc-Antoine Charpentier. Who composed the Eurovision soundtrack? It wasn't composed as their soundtrack, hence the inverted commas. Marc-Antoine Charpentier is the correct answer, 64%. It was actually composed back in the 17th century, so obviously it wasn't composed specifically for Eurovision, but it is the soundtrack for Eurovision now. Vlad 243, Raluca 214, Mihai 202, Helena 193, and Alex 192. Mihai suggesting that Aram Mpeg could be Elon Musk's next kid. It's way too normal a name for Elon Musk. Next question, 36. What is the name of this popular Eurovision singer? Look at the picture. Dana International, Alexander Rybak, Verka Zeduchka, Mihai Trestariu. It's very small writing, which is why I'm staring. So who is that? Very popular character in Eurovision. The correct answer here is Verka Zeduchka. 67.3% of you getting it right. Vlad got it right, but his lead is down to 30. I've never said that before. It's only 30. Raluca, second place still, and she has really stretched away now from Mihai, so she's looking good for second. Mihai in third, 207. Helena, 198. Alex, 197. Things can change, remember. We've got multiple answer questions still to come. Here's your next question, number 37. What happened during Spain's performance in 2010? The microphone was silent for nearly a minute. The singer fell from the stage. The stage was invaded by a member of the audience, or the live broadcast failed, and only 15 seconds was seen on TV. One of those actually happened in 2010, but which one? It's a very long list, Mihai. 55% of you getting this one right. The stage was indeed invaded by a member of the audience, but they carried on. The guy that jumped on stage was a guy called Jimmy Jump. He's a very famous pitch invader, they call him. He does it all the time, running onto pitches and concerts and stuff like that. He's a bit of an idiot, frankly. Vlad 259, Raluca 226, Mihai 212, Helena 203, Alex just behind on 202. Here's your next question. Epic Sax Guy became a meme sensation after being part of the band representing which country in 2010? Ukraine, Moldova, Poland or Romania? Vlad's got trivia as well. He's not just got knowledge, he's got trivia. This man, jeez. Moldova is the correct answer. 70% of you nailing that one. Vlad got it right, maintaining a 34-point lead over Raluca in second, who's got quite a lead over Mihai, who's still on 217. Helena's trying to catch him up. She's on 208. Alex is on 207. Yeah, Epic Sax Guy. He basically, it was almost like a toy saxophone, I believe, and then he just instantly became a meme because he was just so over the top with his performance. Next question, number 39. In 1980, which country became the first to not participate after winning the previous year? Turkey, Greece, Israel, Morocco. So one of them, they won and then they didn't compete the following year, which very rarely happens. They were the first. Which country? Turkey, Greece, Israel or Morocco? The correct answer is Israel, and just over half of you getting it right. It's because it clashed with Israeli Memorial Day, which they wouldn't give up. So they just said, we're not going to perform. 51.5% then getting it right, and Vlad gets it right, stretches his lead over Raluca, who's on 232. Mihai's been stuck on 217 a little bit. He's letting Raluca get away, and he's allowing Helena to catch him up. She's on 213. She's going for the detergent. Nick, 209. Here comes your next question. The 2012 Romanian entry Zelalea was by Mandinga and performed in English and which other language? Spanish, Romanian, Italian or Russian? So Mandinga's performance, that is Omar in the picture actually. He was playing the accordion during the performance. No, I can't, Mihai. Spanish is the correct answer, 72%. And as I think I said when we were starting out tonight, Mandinga finished 12th. So a very good performance, actually. And they still remain a popular band over here in Romania to this day. Vlad 276, Raluca 237, Mihai 222, Helena 218, Nick 216. And remember, if you get lucky tonight, you can win an hour in the studio learning piano with Omar, who is in the picture right there. Pretty darn cool. Next question, number 41. When Bucks Fizz won in 1981, what sold out in the UK in the following 48 hours? Blonde Hair Dye, their debut album, Velcro, or White Trousers? Is that all right, Mihai? Do you like that? That's me playing an accordion. Velcro is the correct answer, and only 28.3%. Most of you said White Trousers. I was really stumped with the fourth option, and I thought, well, two of them are wearing white trousers. Can you imagine if we sold out of white trousers in the UK? That's a lot of people playing cricket. No, it's Velcro, because in their performance, you can see they're wearing long skirts, but famously, the boys ripped off the long skirts to reveal short skirts underneath. They were attached by Velcro, and then suddenly there was a Velcro craze. But there you go. Vlad, still from Raluca, Mihai, Helena, Alex. Here's your next question, 42. Lordi won the 2006 Grand Final representing which country? Denmark, Finland, Norway or Sweden? One of the greatest performances ever at Eurovision. They were looked at as a bit of a joke, and then they came in and they were just fantastic. And they rocked it and they won. But who were they representing? Finland, 80% of you remember Lordi. How could you forget Lordi? Vlad, 288, 40-point lead over Raluca. Vlad, just stop. Let's see if anyone can catch you up. Just stop answering right now. Or you could go for a record score, I guess. Very rarely get people breaking 300 points. My pleasure, Mihai, by the way. Come on, Vlad. Let's see how high your score can go tonight. Mihai third, Alex and Helena make up our top five. Here's your next question. Number 43. We're in the home straight. The 2015 winner, Manzemolo, faced criticism that his winning song Heroes plagiarised which other song? Was it Lovers on the Sun by David Guetta, Chandelier by Sia, Feel So Close Calvin Harris, or Get Lucky by Daft Punk? And it was a very serious accusation as well. They do sound incredibly similar. Lovers on the Sun by David Guetta is the correct answer. Vlad is a beast. He's an absolute Eurovision beast. He got it right, 295. Raluca 248, but Mihai has suddenly started getting stuff right again, and he is catching you up a little bit. 14 points. Can he make it up with 7 questions remaining? Alex in fourth. For third, mate, you're just 6 points behind. But the same goes for Helena as well. You're tied with Alex. So it's close for prizes here, guys, despite Vlad running away with it. Here's your next question, number 44. Which of these countries has never sung in their native language at Eurovision? Luxembourg, Azerbaijan, Norway or Sweden? Don't worry, Gwen. You've got tomorrow night. You've got the Tunbridge quiz tomorrow night. Maybe you'll do a little bit better there. Answers are in. Azerbaijan is the correct answer. They've entered 12 times. They actually won in 2011, and every time they performed in English. So nearly half of you getting it. Vlad, 295. He's fast approaching that 300-point barrier. I don't know if anyone's ever reached 300. I could be wrong. Raluca 253, Mihai 239, Helena 233, Alex 233. So there's a real battle for second down to fifth, but it looks like Vlad has got this. Going for a record score, this is number 45. Which Eurovision winning song is part of the Just Dance 2019 video game? Is it Toy by Netta, Waterloo by ABBA, Rise Like a Phoenix Conchita Wurst, or Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz? One of them is in the game. We've given that game away loads because we have Ubisoft as a sponsor at our regular pub quiz. Toy by Netta is the correct answer. It's last year's winner, and they included it in the video game. I thought that was awful. That's one of the worst winners for a long time, but that's just me. Let's not get into it. 41.8% then, and Vlad has broken 300 points. Well done to you, mate. 303. Raluca, 258. You've still got that 14-point lead from Mihai and Alex and Nick. It really was a terrible, terrible song, wasn't it? Like, I don't know how she won. And the mate's got a 0. What's going on in the world? Which country holds the record for finishing as runner-up most times? Russia, UK, Ireland or France? So who's been second the most times? Russia, UK, Ireland or France? UK is the correct answer. Nobody was really too sure of this one. Yeah, we've been the runner-up many times, and not for a long time, to be honest, because we just don't get the points off people ever since Brexit and all of that. No one's interested. Vlad gets it right, 310. Raluca 263. Still keeping that lead over Mihai. Is she going to keep it? I think she might. Alex in fourth, Nick in fifth. Top three get a prize, remember? Here comes your next question. This is number 47. Which country performed the 1000th Eurovision song? Portugal, Cyprus, Estonia or Ireland? You're right, it was before Brexit. Brexit just made it even worse. We very rarely get points. Okay, answers are in. There was a big clue in the picture. Can you see all the green there? Ireland, 36.4%. Every Song is a Cry for Love by Brian Kennedy. He came 10th back in 2006. Vlad, 310. Raluca, 268. I think she's got second place, but you never know. Mihai, 257. Alex, 248. And Helena, you've got 243. So, can anybody get into the top three from here? It's looking tough. It's looking like a big ask. You've only got 3 questions left. Here's your next one, 48. What connects these winners? Sandy Shaw, Sertab Erener, Dima Bilan, Laureen and Emily DeForest. They were all under 18. They performed barefoot. They refused the winner's trophy. They were not born in the country they represented. Which one? Got all of that out. It's a long question. So what connects those people? They all perform barefoot is the correct answer. 58.6% of you clever bunch getting it right. Vlad getting it right again. 317. Then Raluca 273. Mihai 262. Alex 253. And Helena 248. So we've never had a quiz like this where the scores are so separated. It looks like we have our top 3, but you never know because there are 2 questions left and there is one question that has multiple answers. So maybe someone could sneak into the top 3. We'll see. Penultimate question. 49. In 2012, Valentina Monetta of San Marino was nearly disqualified due to her song being about which website? Facebook, Google, YouTube or Spotify. So in 2012, Valentina Monetta of San Marino was nearly disqualified due to her song being about which website? Your answers are flying in, and the correct answer is indeed Facebook. It was called Facebook. It was deemed to be too much of a commercial for Facebook, so they went and renamed it the social network song and then it didn't get into the final. It was terrible. Vlad then. Winner incumbents 325, Raluca 278, Mihai 267, Alex 253, Nick 249. Raluca, it's yours to lose here as we do our final question with multiple answers. Good luck, 15 points up for grabs. Be careful with your answers. Here we go. Final question. Select 3 acts that have entered the Eurovision Song Contest as artists more than once. Your options are Cliff Richard, Dana International, ABBA, Jedward, Celine Dion. All relatively well-known acts, particularly if you're in the UK. But 3 of them have entered the contest more than once. Okay, so the correct answers here. This was a tough one. The correct answers are Cliff Richard, Dana International and Jedward. ABBA didn't enter. They wrote a song, but they didn't enter and perform as artists, which is why we said as artists. So that's wrong. Celine Dion just the once. Cliff Richard, Dana International, Jedward are your correct answers. So it looks like Vlad has run away with it. What a score. 342 points. Wow. I think it might be our highest score ever, Vlad. You are the man. You will win 300 lei to spend on a massive dinner from one of those 5 top restaurants. Raluca, you held on, darling. You did a great job. Second place. So it was really between Vlad and Raluca all the way. Fair play to you. Raluca, you win 100 lei. Mihai, you're in the detergent club, mate. I'll make sure we get a bag of detergent to you when we start quizzing again. Your top 10 was rounded out with Nick in 4th, Alex in 5th, Helena dropped down to 6th, Trampy was 7th, Verka Saduchka's Hot Pants was in 8th, Antonio's Wingman 9th, and Mrs. John Thornton, you dropped down to 10th, but well done you. So, did you win tonight? First of all, we'll start off, as I said, with our big prize sponsor, which is these guys. So that will go to Vlad and Raluca, Santani, Duna, Banjo Jack, Karishma and Altarito. But our spot prizes, who's going into the studio? Let us know in the feed. 50th place, you're going to meet Omar from Mandinga, and he will teach you some piano. It's going to be good fun. He's also a vocal coach. Just go along. You're going to have some fun with it, I promise. And Anda, who is a tremendous singer and vocal coach. If anybody's looking to learn how to sing, or maybe your kids are into singing, I can put you in touch with Anda. But if you finished in 100th place tonight, you have won a spot with her very soon, in the coming weeks or months, in the studio, and maybe you'll do a little bit of recording. Did you finish 75th? Because you're going to get the escape room, courtesy of Quest Mission. So we're looking at 50th, 75th, and 100th. And let's go back here to our big screen, shall we? Why not? Let's just get rid of this, because we don't need it. So yeah, let's have a quick look and see, is anybody claiming a prize over here? Anna actually liked toys, so that's fine, each to their own. Blum, blum, blum. Nobody's saying it. Andre got 25th, but no prize there. Jamie got 100th. Jamie, what a birthday present for just a couple of weeks ago. You're going to go into the studio with Anda. I'll put you in touch with her. That's pretty darn cool. Mihai has got 75th. Legend. You and Alina will get to do the online escape room, and I know that you are massive escape room fans. So finally, you've won this one, and you can invite 2 other households to join you online as well. So we're just looking for the 50th person, which we will look up if nobody tells us here. But 50th will also win the prize with. Which way round did we have it? Let me just check, because I don't want to get this right. Yeah, 50th is with Omar, 100 with Anda. That's okay. So, Jamie, you're going to go and get a singing lesson. Let's see if we can find out who's 50th. Just drop me a line, let me see, and I will put you in touch with Omar, and we'll hook that up. Yeah, Craig, I'm with you. Go and get all Wogan as much as you can. Mihai, absolutely the reason to always play, even if you don't like the subject matter. You might get lucky, because as you know, we always spread the prizes throughout the quiz to make sure that everybody has a chance of getting something. So there you go. That wasn't too bad, was it? That's your Eurovision quiz for tonight. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I really hope that maybe you got out a little bit in the last couple of days. The parks are packed over here at the moment, which I'm not super happy about, but I'm not going to get all political about it. But, still try and keep your social distancing and stuff. You know how these things work. So we will return for Tunbridge tomorrow night. Sunday night we'll be quizzing back in the UK. On Wednesday we'll have our regular general knowledge for Eastern Europe. And next week I'm torn. Let me tell you about some of the subjects we've got being written by people at the moment. So we have got a Tarantino movies quiz that will be coming up in the coming weeks. We have got geography. We have got science. We have also got Animal Planet, one that's being written which is called Animal Planet. And we've got classic rock. Those are 5 quizzes at the moment that are being written, and I'm not sure which one to go with next week. I'm leaning towards maybe geography or science. I think we'll do the geography one, but I will let you know. But they're all going to be done in the coming weeks, guys. All right. So yeah, classic rock, Tarantino, they're all going to happen. The only reason I hold on to them sometimes is when I'm trying to get themed prizes. It's quite tricky. I have got some stuff coming for classic rock, some nice stuff. I'm trying to get some Tarantino stuff for when we do that, but I think we'll probably go with geography next week. Okay, so watch this space. Make sure you take a picture tonight and send it to me at quiz@mojomusic.ro, or send it to me on the Facebook page, or just post it directly on there. Please show me how you quiz tonight. Show me your setup. Show me your flags. Show me your kids if they were playing along, because it's so lovely to know that we've got families joining in. I'm going to go off and do a Wogan, as it will now be known. And it looks like lots of people are asking for geography. Sylvia, nobody's writing an office one, and I could write an office one, but I know that people are really enjoying writing these quizzes, so I don't want to take it away. So we have got quizzes being written, but if you have a subject that you want to write a quiz on, do it. Drop me a line. Say, this is what I'm doing. And, we'll put you in. That'll be cool. So thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our players. Thank you to our Patreons for keeping us going. I really, really love you all for doing it. Enjoy the sunshine as much as you can. And remember to, you don't need to stay at home necessarily anymore, but please make sure you social distance.